Yes, indeed. Here we go. Back at it again. Week 5 coming up. We already had one game on out the way. Falcons and Bucks. We'll get into that. But what's good? You see, we have a slightly
Was
different
good. Upgrades, little upgrades,
yeah, little upgrades. Finally. It's been
little
like that for a
upgrades.
minute. So Nippy had to get something fresh. Thanks.
Got a little,
Thanks, Nip.
got some designs popping off. Got some
Some
sounds. Got
got some
a
pizzazz.
little bit of everything.
Got some pizzazz. StreamYard's kind of stepping it up, so no shit. That's what it is.
Coming up,
Yeah.
we're coming up in the world.
Coming up in the world. Yes, indeed. So if you're
What
now
are we
tuning
talking
in,
about?
thanks
What are we
for
gonna talk
we're
No, go
gonna
ahead.
talk about
Yeah,
we're gonna
tell
talk
me.
about everything. We're gonna talk about everything. But just get into it first.
We got
if you
comments already too, right?
Oh yeah, we got a comment. Don't worry, we'll get Chris Everett in a minute. Chris Everett left something for us. I don't know where the hell he been at, but it's all good. So if you turn in, know what I mean? Hit the like and subscribe. We thank you for the support. Appreciate y'all coming through with us because it is Thursday night and there's nothing you guys are doing that's important. So you better come kick it with us. Nah, I'm fucking around. Just playing. But so here we are. Episode 134. They creeping up. We getting up there with the episodes. So yeah, so let's
we ain't new to this.
we definitely ain't fucking new to this shit. So what we are gonna do now is hold on. Sorry.
What are we
gonna do it. So the Niners had a win versus the Pats. So
let's talk about the night game first. Thursday night.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. Fucking Cousins lit up 500 yards.
So he got 500 yards. Yeah. So let's talk about that before we fucking get
that
into
game
it.
was like that game was like a straight up who wants to lose kind of game. I don't know if you seen the end. It was like, man, these dudes were like, what does that shit say under your name?
For the what?
What does it say under your name?
The salve.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit. Anyway, yeah. So the Falcons, they fumbled it. Yeah, the Falcons got a field goal blocked, and then
I didn't see it. I just seen
and
it
then
was
the
like
Bucks came down
in overtime,
and they were driving and they were about to win the game, and then they fumbled it away, and then they let the Falcons drive all the way down, and 1 second left on the clock, they kicked the field goal. They ran a cold ass little slant play. And Drake London, I think, got down to like 35 to kick like a 52-yard field goal. Before that, it was going to be a 47-yard field goal, and then the dumbass Falcons got a delay of game, so they made it a 52-yard field goal because they thought they were going to be able to. They thought they were going to get a reset on the play clock, but they didn't because there would be no reason to since they spiked the ball. So then they kick the field goal, they tie it, they get the ball in overtime, and just hit like a nice, I think it was like a 50-yarder to Hodge because Drake London got hurt on the play before. So Cousins went off. Baker Mayfield was going off first half. He had 3 TDs.
yeah.
So it looked like they were going to kind of pull away, but they never got it. They never really did because they're the Buccaneers. And
yeah.
Baker.
I was at my son's soccer practice, so I was kind of in and out the game, forgetting it was on freaking Prime.
Entertaining game for a Thursday night. Usually the Thursday night games kind of lame, but this was a high scoring kind of shootout kind of game. But it was kind of like just poor defense. I don't know, more than great offense.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude. So I just seen it, and then the last I just saw it was a little slant play they took. It was like a little 5-7 yard slant that he just fucking took to the house, and that was it. And that fucking did it.
Game over.
So I was laughing because the fucking Bucks. See, it just goes to show you. I never put no stock into like the first 5 weeks. I think I was saying I never put no stock into that shit because the Bucks came out 3-0 looking like a fucking team. Baker was looking like he was that fucking dude, and all of a sudden, what happens? Fucking 2 losses in a row. Down to 3-2. Denver stomped them, and 2 losses in a row. Right, 3-2. Right?
Denver defense been kind of nasty, actually. I
might have to change up the. That's another one. I changed this last minute on the Pickem too. I look at it, I had the Bucks, and I was just like, nah, I don't know, man. And I just last minute changed the Falcons. So at first it looked like it was a bad pick.
I had the Falcons. I had the Falcons from the get. I knew the Bucks are weak.
Yeah, I flip flopped at the last second. I was like, I don't know, man, because it's kind of been because it's kind of been he's been playing decent the last 3 weeks. It's just been like the defense is kind of just giving up some plays.
Every
They
game they've had so
weren't
far
winning.
has been a one possession game. They've been in hella close ass games.
Yeah,
They barely
so
lost to the Chiefs. They barely beat the Eagles. They got that 58-yarder last week to win it over the
yeah,
Saints at the end of the game. So they've been winning close games, 3-2. That division is going to be tight because you got the Saints, Bucks.
yeah,
Well, Panthers are out of it, but Saints, Bucks,
yeah.
and
Panthers are out of it. It's fucking not even barely a quarter into the season. They out. They gone.
well, Andy Dalton kind of got them playing better, but I mean, I don't think they're going to contend. They might pull some upset wins the second half of the season, but I think they'll be too far out of it by then.
Yeah, so that's just that what it is. But
Now we
yeah,
can get
now we can go. Yeah, because that game was pretty funny. So now we go to the Niners win versus Pats. This is the thing. I know you talked about that. You really didn't watch it, right?
Man. I just didn't really see it. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
like parts of it, but I didn't really. I started work and it just didn't work out for me. I couldn't get a good time to watch it, and then it was already kind of a blowout by the time I was tuning in, and I was kind of just tuning into the Chargers and Chiefs game instead at that point because I knew at that point it was going to be just a matter if we cover or not.
Yeah, and you know, people look at this game and they look like I think Brock played decent, but that red zone, boy, we couldn't. The first 2 possessions we had in the red zone, we couldn't score shit. Like we couldn't. I mean, we just came away with field goals.
Been an issue for Brock this season, but I mean,
I don't think it's been Brock. But the play calling was kind of crazy.
Brock, it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of Brock. It's a little bit of Shanny, and then it's a little bit of just we're injured and we haven't had our full squad in there too. But
against
because I think we had 5 field goals against the Jets, right? Week 1.
Yeah,
was it 4 or 5, something like that.
Yeah, so I don't.
They struggled against the Vikings in the red zone. They didn't really light it up there. They had that 4th down. They went for it and they got stuffed. Rams, kind of same thing. We scored 24, but we should have probably had about 34 in that one.
Yeah, I mean the Rams game. I mean I don't know. We played deep. I mean, dude had like 3 touchdowns. I mean, fucking James had 3 touchdowns. So I'm not really counting that. But I think that was more on the defensive special teams. But
I mean, the good news, our team has been really beat up. We had some guys that held out that aren't in shape. You know, Brock's played okay. He's played pretty good at times, but even a couple games where he was like whatever. But all in all, we're 2-2. So I mean, shit, this is pretty much worst case scenario you could look at, and to be 2-2, that's I guess some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean, I know we lost to the Vikings, but it's definitely not ideal. I know we lost to the Vikings, but I mean, looking the way the Texans got smashed against them, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, we didn't do that bad considering.
I never seen the Texans like. I know Big Leo picked them to win to go to the Super Bowl. I just didn't think they were ready to make that much of a leap. I know they got Stephon Diggs, but
everyone was on Stroud, and I was like,
I like Stroud, but they don't have as much talent as we have on offense. There's no doubt about that. Tank Dell was kind of like a flash in the pan.
Well, they got Stephon Diggs and they got Joe Mixon, right? I mean,
Mixon's been out though the last 2 or 3 weeks. But when Mixon's in there, they got a potent offense. But Mixon's a big factor because their backups, running backs, really ain't shit. So we'll see. Kind of the same as us. We'll see what they look like mid-season when they get all their stars in place.
Yeah. So I don't. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think Brock. I don't think Brock has done bad this year. Like I think he's done decent. Was there a couple plays here and there that he probably left? I mean, yeah, of course, obviously. But I mean, overall, I don't think he's done bad.
He's been. I'd say I'll give him a B, solid B.
For the I mean, I'd give him an A. I mean, I'd give him like an A minus. I mean, he ain't fucking. You don't have like 10 touchdowns and shit.
Well, I mean, you're not getting TDs. That's the problem. So I can't really give him an A.
Yeah, but some of that play calling is fucking crazy.
But even going back to last year, he wasn't getting TDs. If you look at the last 5 games, he wasn't scoring TDs like that. The Ravens game, he didn't score. I think he had 1. The playoff games, he only had 1 touchdown each round. So yeah, I mean, he's just hasn't been putting the ball in the end zone. Everything else, he's looked pretty good. I mean, he's had some shaky picks, but
he's only had 1. How many picks did he have? 1?
That's why I'll say.
But he's only had 1. One. I think probably 1, 2. Maybe?
No, he had 2. He had the Vikings one. That was terrible. He had the fumble Vikings. That one wasn't really his fault. He just got hit. And then he had this interception last week.
Yeah,
Against
I
the
mean those
Patriots.
have been, and they were bad interceptions. It wasn't like they were like tip balls or nothing that receivers dropping shit or anything like that. I mean they were, he threw into double coverage. I think trying to get to Ayuk, which he really didn't have to do, but he tried to force the issue. I guess he was feeling himself because whatever reason he just thought he'd get that deep ball going.
I mean,
But
for the
no,
circumstances, I think he's been good. I mean, he
yeah,
hasn't been great, but he's been good.
Yeah, I don't think he's
You
been
don't need
that
him to
bad.
be great right now.
Yeah, well, you do because you don't have all them weapons. Like we don't have McCaffrey. I don't know when the hell we're gonna get McCaffrey back. So I'm almost looking at it like you might just have to, you might just have to write him off until maybe the playoffs or something like that. If he even comes back at all this season, because I don't know.
I'll be right back. Hold up.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, McCaffrey's injured. So here we go. Oh, let's get back into some of these comments real quick. I've been waiting for this. So Chris Everett is over here talking about we've been hiding since the Rams games, and that's not true, Chris. We've been on here in the last couple of weeks. Where you been at? I guess you've been hiding since the Rams lost to the fucking Bears, right? Like the goofies they are. Speaking of which, Rams lost to the Bears. So there you go with that. Yeah, Vita Vea wasn't causing any havoc, I guess, for the Buck. I don't know how the hell that happened, right? So
I don't know why Sleo always be trying to hate on Vita Vea. I guess he was happy with the McGlinchey pick. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You probably just because you like him. That's probably why he's saying this shit.
He's a hater
That's
turtle.
what it is. I don't know.
Where is Sleo, by as a matter of fact?
He's sniping. On. He's sniping. See? He's right there.
Sniping.
My old bitch whack, but my young ho cool. So yeah, what is it? I call him young ho. Young ho cool. He is cool. He's a decent kicker. What do you say? He fell asleep in the second half. Yeah, I mean the Patriots game was. I know we beat them. I know we still beat them 30-13, but it's just that game to me. I'm still not sold on the entirety. I'm just not sold on our whole team as of yet. Right.
But you got to remember, we don't have anybody there. We don't have everybody there. Last week was the first kind of week where we had some, most of our potent weapons. But
yeah, but it's against the Patriots.
The CMC factor too.
Well, it's not.
That's a big thing in the red zone. Is CMC scored CDs?
It might have been, but
it definitely is not. Might have been. Go look at the stats. He had how many TDs last year?
But Jordan Mason is damn near the top. So
but he's not doing it in the receiving game.
But he needs it. But I said this shit last week. I said this. I was like, he may not say that, but they was throwing her the ball.
It's a different offense because CMC's not in there. That's why they're struggling a little bit in the red zone.
But there's still no reason to not incorporate Jordan Mason in the pass game because they threw it to him in this past game. He took a screen that was called back on a bullshit Kittle fucking hole, but he took that shit to the fucking house. And he caught another pass, I think, in there and did a first down. So, I mean, yeah, Jordan Mason isn't like a dynamic. You can't put him in the slot and line him up like you can CMC. But, I mean, he's not I don't think he's a bad receiving back. I think you should probably incorporate him more, like I said the week before. And they incorporated him more. So, hopefully they continue to incorporate him more into the pass game.
CMC kills on those Texas routes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know if Mason can run them Texas routes like that.
Well, not as good as McCaffrey. No, I'm not saying he's McCaffrey.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You asked why we're struggling to score TDs. I think that's a major factor. I just realized
it is, but it's not because Mason's got a few touchdowns. He's leading the league. And right here, speaking of which, here, it's like Vet said, "What up, Vet?" So he said we 2-2 leading rusher and passer. So I mean that's definitely good. And this is without all the Avengers. But I mean, what's the Avengers? It's just CMC at this point. If you're calling an Avenger. And Brock is doing decent without CMC. You know what I mean? It's the defense that's been kind of being ass. And Charvarius said that we've been playing like ass. And this is the first game we showed up. But this is against the Patriots.
But on the other hand, we haven't played. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is we haven't played. And the only good defense I say we played would be the Vikes. And they kind of shit on us. That shouldn't have really been a close game if it wasn't for Fred Warner putting on his cape and being Superman.
Yeah, but then again, we have busted. Like, I mean, come on. That fucking shit's inexcusable. The play, I mean, the fumble and the whatever Brock did was still
Well, the
unexcusable,
good
but we
news is
still in
the
there win
thing is
though.
we're gonna get some answers here in the next couple of weeks. We got the Chiefs coming to town. We got the Cowboys. So I don't think we have a problem with. I think
Collins is cold.
we're gonna learn a lot about us against the Seahawks and the Chiefs game.
No, we're not. I told you about that too. I told you the Seahawks were a mirage.
The Seahawks look pretty good. They
didn't. They lost. They lost to the fucking.
Okay, we lost too, and we're still a good team, right?
Yeah, but
that's 2 losses.
But this is more indicative of them because they lost to someone. Yeah, we lost to the Vikings, and then we lost to the Rams. Yeah,
shitty calls. I'm not a Seahawks fan, but they were getting shafted.
Yeah, well,
against
they still lost to a fucking and they fucking still lost to them. But then again, there you go.
I'm just saying, I think they're a good team, and we got to beat them.
Yeah, but then when they play decent teams, just like the fucking Bills, you look good playing against these fucking tomato cans, like I tell you. But you go against the Ravens, you get fucking blown the fuck out. That's what I'm saying.
If you're talking about tomato cans, your team, the Bengals, your other team, the Bengals, you be jockeying. They can't even beat tomato cans. So I mean, what are you trying to say here?
They can beat tomato cans. They always fucking beat the Chiefs. They got called back on that. They fucking lost to the fucking Washington Commanders because their defense can't fucking stop nobody. It wasn't because of Burrow. Burrow had fucking 3 touchdowns, over 250 yards, and both of those games, no picks.
Beast mode, when Josh Allen goes beast mode and they lose, you love to criticize him, but you don't do that. You don't keep that.
Well, they haven't because he fumbled. He fumbled and he didn't have no fucking touchdowns.
Burrow though, because you just
but because Burrow's doing his fucking part, he's throwing touchdowns.
And Josh Allen does everything on that fucking team. What do you mean? He is that team.
But you're supposed to be elite, right? You're supposed to be elite in this fucking
dude.
You're supposed to do that.
He's
not fucking elite. No, he's not. I stand on that.
He carries that fucking team every fucking week.
Fucking carry shit. You carry him for fucking with the combined one win with 3 fucking teams. That's what it is. Like, get out of here, man. Come on.
Yeah, you have a problem with it. You don't know what an elite quarterback looks like.
Nah,
Jimmy G's elite.
You think you know. I never said Jimmy was elite. What you mean?
Never said he was better than Josh Allen. You said he'd take.
I didn't say he was better than Josh Allen. I said he went farther than Josh Allen.
You would take both Jimmy G and Brock Purdy over Josh Allen several times.
And they both been past where Josh Allen been. We got to put it up again? Who's Josh Allen beating the playoffs? You want to do that? You want to play that game? We can play that game. Who did he beat in the playoffs? Josh Allen.
Who cares? What the fuck is that?
What you mean? Who cares?
What talent?
That motherfucker beat. That motherfucker. It doesn't matter. You going against Scott.
The talent
it don't matter.
Matters. Yes, it does.
You need talent to beat the fucking.
You need talent.
The Mason Rudolph led fucking Steelers. You need talent to beat that.
Yeah, you need talent against everybody.
To beat the Mason Rudolph led Steelers when he was playing for them. You needed talent to beat that fucking team.
Did you need talent to beat the Rams?
And he had Stephon Diggs. Well, he had Stephon Diggs.
Purdy still had weapons, and they lost against the Rams.
Yeah, but they was down. And they fucking came back. What you mean? That they lost to better teams than what the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway, you're gonna go all night with your bullshit. You need to get some glasses. You need to get some fucking glasses.
Nah, I don't fucking need no glasses. He ain't that fucking.
Anyway, let's get back to the Rams. Not the Rams.
Anyway, 2-2 Cook Ward. Well, I don't know what the fuck Ward did on that play, but the only injury we got right now is Warner. I mean, I agree. Yep, Seattle ain't shit. So. I agree with that too. Not that they ain't shit, because I think they're decent. I just think it's that 3-0 I thought was a mirage. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they're as good as what that record said, and that's kind of what the case is.
Why? Because they lost a game on the road to the Lions when we barely beat the Lions at home?
Yeah, but we beat them nonetheless.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, but we
won. Because they dropped hella passes.
But we won.
It was a good performance.
And it was in the beginning of the season. It was when it fucking mattered in the playoffs. So
I'm just saying. We'll look out for the Seahawks.
I'm saying too. The regular season and playoffs are 2 different things.
Kenneth Walker against our porous ass run defense. You think that's a good matchup for us?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, I think we'll beat them, but I'm just saying, like, we can't just act like they're nobodies. We did that shit with the Vikes and we got our asses whooped.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really get our ass whooped because we only lost by like a touchdown?
Yeah, because Fred Warner went fucking beast mode.
Okay, and
but we should have lost that game by more.
Yeah, and our defense is giving up 97-yard fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, that too.
So
that's even more concerning when you got DK and you got
trust, I'm not leaving us off the hook. But I even told you, like, even with this Patriots game, I still don't. I'm not sold on our team like how it is right now, and that's one of my points that I think I think we're trending up that way, that we're getting better, but I'm still not seeing what it is that I'd like to be seeing right now
I
from
see a
us.
few things. Like I see that the team, some of the offseason shit is definitely getting in the way. Some of the personnel is not. The run defense personnel is not great. We're undermanned. We're a little bit undermanned. Who's overrated? I can't see the comments.
Chris Everett says Seattle is overrated, which I think they were. I mean, not that they're overrated, because I think that they're a decent team. I still think they're a couple pieces away from actually really.
Well, I think a lot of their D line was banged up on Monday night too.
And that's true too. I think, and they still are. So I mean, we'll see what their defense look like when they get everyone healthy. So yeah, but I just
I think at this point it's 2-horse race. The Rams are out of it. Cardinals, we got our chance to pretty much knock them out of it this week.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. Yeah,
it's going to be a 2-horse race at this point.
Brock's continued growth. Yeah, and I mean, Brock, he's looking. He's definitely looking better. He's definitely doing a lot more. He's definitely scrambling more, making more plays, because he has lack of, everyone back. Even though Debo was back, he hit him on a 53-yard fucking bomb after they gave up a touchdown on a whatever fucking coverage he was running on defense. So yeah, I don't think Brock is the issue on that. I think Brock is definitely doing his thing. He's leading the league in passing, right? So, and he's leading the league in air yards again. So I think he's over 9 yards, I believe. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's Brock at this point. I think if you look at Brock and still think that he's at least not fucking really, really fucking good, man, elite. Not elite. I'm not calling elite. I'm not calling elite, but he's really good to above average to even above average, like really good. He's probably one tier down from being elite. Now, if he takes us to the playoffs or he takes us to the Super Bowl, let's say CMC is gone this year and he does it with this team, you probably got to put him in the elite, because that's what everyone's argument was. Well, you got all this and that and CMC. Well, CMC ain't gonna be there the whole year, and he took him deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
What else could you say?
We'll
so
see.
There's that.
We got to learn how to stop the run and stop the pass, first of all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That, no doubt about that. Every team was undermanned. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Especially now, the injuries kind of been up this year. For sure.
Not every team is undermanned. Not like us.
Yeah, Purdy threw Debo on that. He did, which he admitted to. He was mic'd up. He was like, "Yo, I should have led you more," because that was a tutty. It would have been if it was a little further out, but it was still good play nonetheless. Purdy saved Kyle's job. Maybe really. my only pushback on that is I don't think his job was ever in question. I say if he don't fucking make the playoffs, his ass is on the hot seat this year.
I think if it wasn't Purdy, he would just get somebody else pretty quick. I don't think Purdy's this mythical unicorn that everybody else thinks he is. I think he's good, but I think a lot of quarterbacks could do good in this system.
Yeah, but you ain't got no control over that. That's just the system he's fucking playing, and he's doing good in it. So,
yeah, but I'm saying still two things can be true. Brock is playing good in the system, but there's plenty of other quarterbacks that could look pretty good in the system. So
I mean
I could be wrong.
I know.
I don't think he. To me, he hasn't shown unicorn.
He's fucking trash.
I will say
he's
shitty. His escapability is really good. I'd say he's really good. That's probably his best. That's definitely his best trait that I've seen out of him is his escapability.
Yeah, he's using it a lot more. So, and he's having to with this fucking O line. The fucking center's fucking trash. I mean, but how many times are you gonna beat this dead horse, right? So,
we can't beat it them. No,
can't beat it that much. So let's go on to the
next one. On to the next.
Go on to the next game, right? Let's go to the Niners versus the Cards. Yeah. So what do you think about that? Now this one's interesting to me because Kyler has been known to give us problems, right? I mean, when he's in there, he's been known to give us problems. James Conner has been known to give us a little problems because every time he's told the rock against us, he's always kind of fucking gashed us. I don't think that's any surprise right there. If you look at the film, if you look at the past games that he's played against us, he's gassed our defense. And like you was alluding to earlier, we can't, I know that we beat the Pats, but overall our defense.
We should win this game, but I'm a little concerned with the defense. I'm pass defense hasn't looked good. Run defense hasn't looked good. Kyler, we struggle against mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah,
we should blow these guys out, but for some reason they play us kind of tough, don't they? Haven't they played us tough recently?
Who?
The Cards.
Well, they were.
I know it might not show on the scoreboard, but I think we've had some pretty close games with them. And then we kind of blew them out like last.
So the last two games, and this is going to play more to your point than anything. So we blew him out these last two games, but the factor was your boy CMC, because the last two games he's had 4 touchdowns by himself in each of these games versus the Cardinals. So he had 8 total touchdowns in the series last year when playing the Cardinals. So,
but wasn't one of those games kind of close until like we kind of just blew him out? I am tripping.
I don't remember. I think the year before.
I might be mixing my.
I think the year before it might have been, because I think that was 21 where they fucked us up with Colt McCoy. We couldn't stop shit. We couldn't stop the pass.
No, there was another game that was close after that one. That one I know you're talking about. That was with Jimmy and we got smoked.
Yeah, so I don't know, but
Connor and the rookie Trey Benson could be an issue. Run game.
Connor more than anything.
Look out for the rookie too. He's good. Rookie out of Florida State. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen enough this season to be confident in our defense at all.
I'm with you.
We talked about you can't blame Wilkes anymore. So when is Shanny going to get some of this blame? Because you could put it on the DC, but ultimately you're the fucking representative of the whole team. So you can only avoid the heat of that for so long.
Yeah.
But I think that's by design too. I think he picks these unproven dudes. They can get a little scapegoatism. If they don't perform.
That could be the built-in excuse, right? The fucking
Salah. Salah gets blamed for the Super Bowl we lost the first time to the Chiefs. D'Amico, I mean, he didn't. At times he had some poor coaching displays.
He made the adjustments, but he wouldn't learn
they gave up a lot of big pass plays under D'Amico.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I've always wanted a veteran DC or a veteran OC in there. Just somebody, I've mentioned this several times. Somebody to keep the checks and balances with Shanny, like a more vet voice in there to. Kind of be like, hey, why don't we run the ball here or something? Check him a little bit.
Yeah.
But so, I don't think that I don't know. Speculation, but I don't think that he likes that.
Well, Sorensen? Sorensen's his fucking dude. He handpicked that motherfucker. And he brought in fucking Mr. 63 of the Raiders, fucking Staley. So I think he fucking called that game plan against the fucking was it either the Rams or the whatever game we lost, right? Staley has something to do with it. I'll just say that. But
Bosa looked good though. Bosa looked good, so that's a positive.
He did, but it only took him going against the fucking Patriots for that though, right? So that's my take on it. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. I don't want to be a contrarian.
Hopefully he uses that to springboard and get some momentum and wake the fuck up. And I mean, I will say it's not on him. Where's Leonard Floyd? I thought he was going to be a good signing, but as of now. He's been kind of milk carton MIA.
Yeah. Where's he at? Also, so we weren't so this is another adjustment I think that they did too in this game. So before, I think we were the least blitzing defense in the NFL going into this game. And then in this game, there was a stat that said now we were average on blitzing, which is like 47% blitzing. So a little under half the time we blitzed. And which we called for a change in the defense, but I think it could have been, we talked about that where we talked about we need to blitz more. We need to fucking dial up and mix up more shit. And that's what they did, and then they got more pressure and do that. So
It's
rather than
hard to
allow the
gauge
pass
that against. I don't know.
against the
I don't
pass,
want to beat a dead horse and
no, but
just
call
say
for
it
what
was
it
just
is.
talent. But
Yeah, call for what it is against the Patriots. Call for what it is.
But it
That's
was an
exactly what it
improvement.
is.
I mean, it was an improvement, but the skill level of the other team was subpar.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that. But let's be positive.
Well, sometimes you need that though. Sometimes you got to beat up Urkel to fucking go in there.
Yeah, you got to get your swagger back. Got to get your
doing something.
Get a couple quick knockouts. Peter McNeely's of the world,
yeah,
knocks them the fuck out.
Some more under your fucking belt. So what's Chris Evers saying? What do you guys think of
Baker?
Baker?
Beat some Brooklyn Brawlers. You got to beat the Brooklyn Brawler once in a while too.
yeah, there you go. Junkyard Dog. What do you guys think of Baker?
The McMahon documentary is cold.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. We'll get to that.
I watched the first episode. We'll talk about that.
What do you think about Baker? I don't know. I think Baker's like all right, but I don't know what the fuck going on with him the past couple weeks, but that goes to show you can.
I mean, he's better than what I thought he was. I thought he was going to be Manziel 2.0, but he has shown some resiliency and come back and looked pretty good at times. Not great, but would you fucking go? Mm-hmm. Go, motherfucker. Go.
This guy's on the road. Yeah, I mean he's all right. I mean he's cool. What did Hondo say? Hondo said even the GDBs are down a man. Where's Lavish Leo? Where is Lavish Leo? He's fucking
dinner probably.
Eating dinner. There he is. Chris Evers said Jimmy cooked the Cardinals in Mexico. Yeah, he did. But was that with McCaffrey though? I think it was, right?
Hell no, that wasn't McCaffrey, was it?
No.
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was.
Well, Hemi Garoppolo. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Isaac, what's up? That's a new. Oh, good. What up? What up, Ike? Thanks for joining us. I ain't seen you before.
Help Ike.
You talk about Ike.
I gotta get that one on there.
Back to the DC. Defense court definitely needs
show off some of our sound effects. What else we got?
So it's a him because he was quick last year to call a boy out. We not pressuring as much. I agree. Our secondary is always our weakness. Smack around Tommy Dreamer. I mean
secondary. We've talked about this. Secondary is several times great at coverage, and then when you're not getting the pressure from the front seven, front four, it's going to make your secondary look even worse. And that's been the case this season. Because the pass rush has not been there like it's been the last 2 seasons. The pass rush hasn't been great like it was previous years.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like I said, we've been called this. We need a corner. Diamador is actually playing decent, so we got to make a decision on him.
I'm gonna clock the fuck out of here in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
But yeah, speaking of Baker.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. All right.
Got a few upgrades to the GDBs. We got the sound effects popping off now. So, yeah, man. I just, I don't know. I just think we finally made a decent adjustment in blitzing because I've always been a proponent of fucking blitzing. Like, dude, like blitz motherfuckers. You ain't getting there in your front four. Fucking blitz. I don't understand why you wouldn't blitz. Now, to go along with the blitz, go ahead and press. You can play one on zone. Zone press, probably on either side. And mix that up as well too, because once you blitz, them quick routes will be taken away. That's why I like kind of playing up at least 5 yards. If you're not pressing them all the way. See, the thing with that is if you get beat off the line and you fucking blitz, then it's like, okay, you're fucking toast. But if you at least give yourself a little 5-yard cushion, you leave enough space to where you can't break on the ball if they see the blitz and want to get it out quick, and you're still in the vicinity instead of playing off. You know what I mean? That 7 to 10 yard range on blitzes. I think that's what pisses me off the most, and I think that's what fucking Saleh was doing back when he was a defensive coordinator. I think D'Amico did that shit too, and that would always fucking irk me how when you fucking blitz that you would play your corners off like fucking 7 yards. Like that would just irritate the holy fuck out of me. So you got to get up. In my opinion, if you blitz, you need to fucking definitely get in there and take away those quick slants, or even play inside leverage, to avoid, those inside routes. So that's where I'd go for that. But, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just casual. I'm playing. So, yeah. So we got the standouts for the game. So, you had your boy. Who's that fucking rook? I still don't know that fucking rook, but he did really good. It's with another Omenikyu type. Odewanda. I forgot the dude's name. He was doing good in there. Who else came out? Fred Warner beats it out, fucking for sure. Like that dude's fucking defensive player of the year. I wonder if the weather's going to be a factor this week. So the weather, if you want to get into that a little bit, it's supposed to be hot as shit. So, and if anyone's been to Santa Clara, which I still haven't been to that fucking stadium, a few of these guys have. I think Nip has. I think Leo has. There is no coverage whatsoever. There's no shade spots. Like you're just dead in that fucking heat. And so when that sun is fucking straight up and down on you. Well, 98 degrees, that what it's supposed to be like? I thought it was going to be like in the hundreds, but damn near. So when you're sitting in them seats in that stadium with that fucking heat blazing the top and there's no shade, like you motherfuckers are getting cooked. Me, I'll be at my house chilling in the AC. So just think about me when you in there fucking sweating your ass off, drinking all them beers, paying fucking $20, $25 for a fucking large for a large beer. Think about your boy fucking chilling in the AC. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's supposed to be fucking hot as shit. So whether or not that's going to be a factor, you would think in Arizona, but they play in a dome in a cool environment, so it might play a factor into that. I just hope we're prepared for it. I just hope we don't start fucking cramping up and that everyone's all fucking hydrated and coming to play, because the fucking Cards, I'm telling you, fucking James Conner has gashed us more often than not. Kyler Murray, as much as some people talk shit about him, as much as I talk shit about him, he has given us fits because we still are susceptible to the running ability of mobile quarterbacks, right? Especially them smaller ones. So, like a Kyler. So we need to figure that out quick. I would say we get a win, but this ain't a fucking walk in the park. Connor Schmanner. Standouts from this last game. So Debo had a decent game. Ayuk still hasn't fucking got his he still hasn't had his breakout game yet, but I think he's coming along a little bit. You gotta remember, dude, he didn't have no off season either. So we talked about this, everyone who doesn't fucking show up for camp and wants to skip out and hold out and shit, it's never a good thing because they always play like shit. We said the shit about Bosa last year. I caught flack, especially by the fucking Twitter mob, the Niner Twitter mob on there, the fucking clique that be sucking each other off. I mentioned this shit to him, and I caught hate for it. And then Bosa didn't do shit, and everyone is now talking about, well, Bosa, yeah, you're a year late, buddy. I've been said that shit. So even when Debo, he held out and didn't have his greatest year, and there was no reason Ayuk would be any different. So definitely got to slow down Calamari. Definitely got to slow down Calamari. And the way we do that is we got to collapse the pocket from the inside, in my opinion. That should be our formula for any mobile quarterback, right? Set the edges just to make sure they don't get outside and pressure up the middle, right? Make these fucking mobile quarterbacks, because most of the time these mobile quarterbacks aren't good pocket passers. That's why they out running around all the fucking time, right? And I'll say this again, fucking just like your boy fucking Josh Allen, right? Is he a good runner? Yeah, he's fucking probably one of the best runners, if not the best runner quarterback. Well, second to Lamar. Lamar's probably the best one. But you get him in the pocket, and these dudes really, they're still good, but they're not like deadly from the pocket as passing wise. You know what I mean? There's still flaws in the passing game. That's why they got to get out and do all them plays on the legs. So keep them in the fucking pocket. All right, put up the pressure. Set the edges, pressure up the middle. That's what you got to do. So we'll see, especially with Kyler little ass. I mean, was he like fucking 5'6"? I don't know. He's probably like 5'8" though, 5'9". He's got to be that, right? So there's no way he's gonna look over these fucking big dudes. You keep him in there, his field of vision is gonna be all fucked up because you can't see over nobody. You probably look past him, probably waist height, right? Maybe through the fucking shoulder pads, but you can't see the whole field. Keep him in there so he can't see shit. Get his low ass. No, fuck. Just fucking hold containment. That's all you gotta do is hold contain against him. Because once he gets outside and he starts doing that shit, he's a fast little bastard. So we're gonna see. So Fred stood out. Now the thing, let's get into the fucking injuries real quick.
I'm back. What did I miss? Anything good?
No, nothing really. We just talking about the Cards game.
Yeah,
just talking about. We're just talking about things we need to do, especially guarding Kyler, and then we got to contain James Conner. We got to hold the edges, keep Kyler in the pocket. James Conner, set the edges and get the pressure up the middle. If we got a blitz, keep Kyler in there because
Kyler
I said
Murray,
like
not Kyler Murray, as Leo.
You put that up there. Calamari. Back in the beginning phases of GDBs. Yeah, just keep him in there because he can't see over the fucking lineman.
Jr. could be an issue for us.
He could, but
Harris got to get on him.
But if Kyler can't see, right? If we crowd him around, keep him in that fucking pocket, and
Bosa got to hit his
in there. Yeah, we can't over pursue though. That's the thing. We got to set the edges. We got to rush, but we can't overdo it.
No, you know what we got to do? We got to come out. We got to punch him in the fucking throat.
Punch him in the throat.
Everybody got planned until they get punched in the face. Remember what Mike Tyson said. That's what we got to do. I need to see a little more intensity out of this defense too. I guess we're kind of missing that. 66. Yeah, we're kind of missing that though because Greenlaw's he's kind of our enforcer. Sometimes he goes over the line a little bit too much, but like in the playoffs he does stupid ass penalties. But he is kind of the enforcer. Him and Warner together. So we need somebody to kind of. That's another issue is a linebacking core. Other than Fred Warner has been less than stellar.
Yeah,
to say the least.
And the thing also, so we signed Jalen Graham back. We lost him when we were cutting down our to our roster, final roster cuts. We thought we were gonna get him on the practice squad. Washington ended up signing him, getting him on their practice squad, and then we re-signed him to our 53. So we got a little linebacker depth. But yeah, outside of Warner, which he got injured, so he wasn't practicing too much today, I don't think. Neither was Kittle, so I think they're probably gonna be questionable going into this game. I would think that they'd play, but I mean, the way everything's going, I don't know. Right? Debo's still probably injured, but he's probably gonna play. But I don't know. I don't think we're in desperation mode, but I just think like we're probably going to play through some injuries because of we are 2-2. Like we're not sitting pretty nowhere, and we still got to set ourselves up probably before the bye to be good in the win column.
We're basically like a quarter way through this season. What are you looking at for like your prediction on our record? So what do you think about that? You're going to stick with yours, or you're going to switch it up?
2-2 through the first one, the record. So I think I had what I had. I think I had 12. I had 12-5, 11-6 to 12-5. I think.
No. You pick one. You be doing that bullshit.
Well, I mean that's the range.
No, there is no range. It's a straight up prediction.
Yeah, there is a range. There is a range. No, when I call it, there's a range. There is a range. Bullshit. 12 or 11. We have fucking 5 or 6 losses. Like what the fuck? That's a range. You act like I'm saying,
I'll stick with my original.
You're like I'm gonna say, we're gonna go between 10-7 and 16-1. Like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. But I think that 11, 12
You're
wins.
The only fucking guy who's ever done that. Nobody else does that. Everybody else picks what they're gonna pick. You go,
I do that.
Oh, it could be this, could be that. You like the tap dance.
I said 2 fucking things. 11-5. 12-5, 11-6.
You're supposed to give one thing. You're not supposed to go, well, it could be, 45 to 55 degrees today. You're not
11,
giving the
11
weather,
and
bro.
6 in
You're
there.
fucking making
Yeah,
a prediction.
that's a prediction. I'm predicting between 11 and 12 wins.
You're a fucking pussy when it comes to this shit.
5 or 6 losses. But if I were to stick it, I'm still sticking to what we got 2. I was at 12
I
and
said
5.
10 and
I may
6.
go down.
I'm
I may
sticking
go
with
down to
10 and
11 and 6. I may go down to 11 and 6 only because we got 2 losses early. I thought at this time, I thought we'd probably be undefeated at the. I thought we'd be 4 and 0. But since we got 2
Hell
losses,
no. You're tripping on that shit.
yeah. At this point, you didn't think we could be 4 and 0 at this point?
I don't think so. I think I predicted we'd lose to
What?
the Rams initially, not when the week came around. I said the Rams. I said we beat the Rams, but I think in my predictions, I think I said that we were going to split with the Rams. I did say
I
that.
had us. I had us with the only loss in this before the bye coming against the Chiefs. I thought we were going to win everything else.
Nah,
But
he
since
tripping. He was on that Homer aid.
no, but if you just look at it, no one thought the Vikings were going to fucking come out like they would. Did you think the Vikings with Darnold was going to come out
I
like
thought it was
the
going to be a
was?
tough game for us if you go back and look at the tape. I didn't say we were going to. I said we were going to win, but I didn't think we were going to cover. Remember, I said that 4.5 was kind of fishy.
No, I'm talking about
I
beginning
can't
of
say
the.
that. I can't say that I picked that the Vikings were going to beat us, but
Yeah,
I
that's what
did
I'm
think it was going to
saying.
be tougher than everybody else thought it was going to be on here.
No,
Everybody else is saying
you're talking about the week
the
leading up
Vikings.
to it. No, you're talking about the week. I'm talking about when we made the season predictions on what the season was going to be. When we had the
Oh,
schedule,
okay,
we were calling it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
had
think
us.
because I didn't see Darnold being. Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah,
Darnold.
that's what I'm saying. So up until that
Oh, I thought
point,
you
I
talking
thought
about the week of. Yeah, okay. No, yeah,
no. I mean, I thought we were going to win. I didn't think we were going to fucking. I thought we
I
were
think
going
I
to
expect
win.
us to lose to the Rams, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember I said I didn't say we are going to be undefeated, but I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. I'm gonna stick with my
Yeah.
10 and 7. I just think that this team is an older team. We got a lot of tread on the tires now.
I mean, let's see,
Even if we get
Kittle.
people back, we're going to be missing more people. So I don't think we're going to be at full strength all season long. I don't think we're going to be at full strength.
Well, one thing I think Trent Williams is kind of skewing the age numbers just because he's fucking 37, 36. All right, because Kittle's 2017, right? 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is Kittle's 8th year. So Kittle's kind of getting long in the tooth. I'd say he's got another couple years where he's can do it, right about 10 years. And then after that, you start hitting the decline. But Kittle's still his 8th year. He's still relatively young. Debo, right? This is Debo's, was it 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is Debo's 6th year. Like, do you think that's older? A 6-year fucking receiver? No. Like, so I understand what's older. You know what I'm saying? What's older? Oh, what happened to this guy? Okay. All righty. I guess we'll I don't know what the hell's going on. So, yeah, I don't see us being fucking older. So whatever that is. Yeah, I predict us to win though. I think they will win this game. So I'm not fucking tripping. I am not tripping. But did I think that we were gonna lose to the fucking Vikings? No, I didn't think we were gonna be 2-2. I'll tell you that. Like I said, I think leading up to it, we were gonna be at least what was it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought we were gonna be at least 7-1 heading into the bye week with our only loss coming against the Chiefs. Right, so that's what I thought. Being now that we're 2-2, I think my prediction may have been off a little bit. Well, not been off, but changed. So I think 11-6. I'm going 11-6 now. Before it was 12-5, but now, like I said, the 2 losses this early. I'm pushing to 11-6. So that's where I'm at. That's where I am at with that. So, yeah. Where the fuck is everyone else? Where the hell did this fucking dude go? All right, whatever. Let's get to it. We're gonna do the Pickems. Pickems for week 5. So let's see. Let's pull up the fucking games. See what got going on. So, tonight's game, we got on this a little earlier in the broadcast, in the podcast, that the Falcons came through in the clutch for the Bucks. So I had the Bucks first, and then I changed it. Oh, there he goes. There he is.
Doing too much, running around, fucking around. Anyway, what's good? What are we talking about? What are we discussing?
Going to the Pickems now. Going to the Pickems.
Oh, sounds good. I love pickles.
See, he loves the Pickems. All right. So we're just talking about that. I changed it. I had the Bucks, and that's changed last minute to the Falcons. Good thing, because I was kind of scared there for a minute because Bucks looked like they were going to run away with it.
Nah, I had the Falcons. I don't trust Baker Mayfield. In
The Bucks is Buck, and there you go.
I think Baker Mayfield, like I said, I think he's okay, but I would.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast.
All right. I'm taking Kirk Cousins. I would trust Kirk Cousins over Baker Mayfield any day.
Yeah, and that's Kirk Cousins ain't doing that bad either. So there was that. So we both got
500
that.
yards. Shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking kidding. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, the fucking Bucks are trash on their defense. Fuck happened to them? I guess that's why Leo said, "Where's Vita Vea? Vita Vea is nowhere to be found."
Well, he's more of a run stuffer.
Well, should do need a pass rush. All right. So next up, we have the Jets at the Vikings. Vikings are 2.5 point favorites at home. I'm going with the Vikings.
I think everybody's on the Vikes now.
Yeah, I mean, they've
proven themselves. Although
a little bit. I don't know.
They
I've
almost blew it against last week against the Packers.
Yeah, they almost did. Yeah, they almost did.
Play like shit. Jordan Love was all fucked up first half and throwing picks, and then he kind of got a little bit of a rhythm on them, and they only lost by 2.
Yeah,
they were down like 28 to 7 or something. 20. I don't know. It was crazy. They were down a few. They were down a good amount.
They were down a lot. So I mean, you could chalk that up to just kind of falling asleep at the wheel a little bit and waking up just in time.
Well, that and I think
on the road.
I think Love was just a little rusty too, and he still hurt. I kind of think they.
Oh, he got hurt in the game too. He got up hobbling. I was like, "What the?" I mean, I don't think he should have played.
I think that was a poor choice by them. They should have just should have played Malik Willis one more week. I think we talked about that in the group chat.
Yeah,
I think day of. Because you're gonna risk your franchise quarterback who you just paid a hell of money to. Like that was a Shanahan move. We talked about it. I was like, that's a Shanny. That's a Shanny special right there. No care for your player's health, which is strange for franchise quarterback who you just paid him big time dough. So just weird move. Weird the way they move. Shanny and his protege, little Shanny light. LaFleur. Suck it, LaFleur. Suck it, LaFleur.
All right.
LaFleur, Escoshka.
So you got the Vikings, right?
Yeah, I got the Vikes. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers right now. That team has not gelled enough. Their defense, it's Salah. He doesn't adjust. We've talked about it when he was our DC. And as a head coach, you see it even less. He doesn't really adjust. That defense was good last year. I thought they were going to be better this year because they added Aaron Rodgers, but they seem to have taken a step backwards. And pay Hassan Reddick. You brought him in knowing the dude wanted a fucking payday, and you're playing games with him. You're on some Niner shit, some Niner front office Parag Marat type of shit. You know what I mean? Pay the dude his fucking dough.
Yeah,
pay this guy his fucking money. You need a pass rush desperately. I don't know, just weird. Some teams weird move. Some teams move weirdly. Us included at times. Hold up, drop off these keys. Hold up.
Oh, you gotta go drop off the keys now. Okay, let's go drop off the keys. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. So, I don't know what the fuck they're doing on this bullshit, especially with that. But whatever. All right. So next up, we have the. This is the interesting little game. Kind of sucks. The Panthers versus the Bears. So, I am. I'm gonna go.
All right. Business
So
is
we-
taken care of.
So we got Carolina versus Chicago. Chicago is 3.5-point favorites.
Chicago is my kind of town. Let's go with the. I'm gonna go with the Panthers on this one. I don't trust Caleb Williams yet. I thought he was gonna be much more polished. No pun intended. No nail polish intended on this one.
Yeah, sure.
I thought he was gonna be more polished coming in. I mean, you knew he was gonna be like some flaws, but I thought he'd be able to be a little bit more consistent. And you haven't seen that yet. So I think Andy Dalton has a nice little feel for the Carolina offense. Xavier, I called it last week. Xavier Leggett was going to go off. I said expect him to go off.
I should have played him because I had Rome Odunze. Odunze. Is that how you fucking say his name? Odunze?
Yeah, Odunze.
Odunze. So
Odunze's
I had
good, but he's just stuck in the wrong. Caleb don't got it going yet.
Yeah, so there that goes. So yeah, I'm taking who the fuck did I pick for that? I'm taking Carolina with a +3 on the spread. So I'm taking the Panthers.
Spread. I think they're gonna win outright.
Yeah, so I mean I think so too because it's a little different when there's an actual like a veteran quarterback in there like Andy Dalton. So
yeah, I mean they got some weapons offensively. They got Leggett. They got Deontay Johnson. They're going to be getting the Jonathan Brooks eventually. He's a rookie from Texas. He's on IR still, but he'll be in the mix soon. So he'll be a nice little addition. He's not going to be ready for this game, obviously, but I'll take the Panthers for the upset, slight upset.
Panthers for the slight upset. All right, good. So Baltimore versus Cincinnati. Baltimore is 2.5-point favorites on the road. So
This is a tricky one. This is a division game. This is a trap. This could be a trap game, but I don't know. It's hard because they just beat Buffalo pretty soundly, but that was at home. Now they're going to a division rival. Both teams are still in desperation mode, I would say. The Ravens are 2-2?
Yeah, they're 2-2.
And the Bengals are 1-3?
Mm-hmm.
Bengals need a little bit more, but I just feel like it might not be their year. What's the spread on this one?
2.5.
Ravens?
The Ravens are the road favorites.
So home dogs. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens in this one. I say they win by a field goal, maybe.
Yeah. So
I think it'll be a tough game.
I picked the Ravens too.
This is your boy.
But I picked the Ravens too. I just don't. And Slim Burrow, but Slim Burrow ain't gonna be the issue. It's gonna be that fucking defense. That defense is terrible, fucking terrible, son. And
I think they're missing Mixon too a lot. Yeah, I told you they had that squad before. Now they don't got that.
Well, but I mean, it's just T. Higgins is back now, so I think last week was his first game.
So without Mixon, he has never been really great without Mixon. Mixon was a big factor in that offense. They didn't really replace him. They got Zach Moss, who's good. He's a bigger back. He's good for short yardage stuff. He has a little bit of explosion, but he's not like Mixon. He can't. Yeah, he can't carry the load like Mixon.
But it's more of the defense for me for Cincinnati. Their defense fucking super atrocious.
Yeah, their defense is taking a step back this season.
Yeah. So
and then defensive plan.
Yeah, and then the fucking way Henry is running. I just don't see him stopping him. I just think they're just gonna feed him the rock.
You gotta feed that man. I mean, that's when he started slow this year, it was like, why you guys aren't feeding him? They fed him against Dallas and they fed him against Buffalo, and he ate. That fucker ate.
Yeah, fucker almost had he had almost 200 yards, like 199 yards or something. Like fuck, come on. He needs that, dude. You gotta give it to him.
Beast. You can start throwing touchdown passes too. That's what he does on the when They come up thinking he's gonna run it, and then he just does a little jump TD passes on him. King Henry
Right.
special. Quote the Ravens, nevermore. All right, what else we got? Let's go.
Here. So next up is the
We're going no huddle.
this is the fuckboy bowl for sure. There's always one every weekend. This is it. We have the Dolphins versus the Patriots.
Dolphins
with the
and
Patriots being 1.5 point favorites.
Terrible. And I put this on Mike McDaniel.
Told you.
Because why would you not go after like a Trey Lance type of dude who knows your offense already a little bit?
I thought they would.
Trey would be better than Huntley.
Yeah.
Right? And what would you have to give up to Dallas to get Trey? Maybe a 5th or 6th round, probably a 6th or 7th rounder, conditional, right? I don't think you'd have to give up much.
Think so?
What do you think?
Shit, just do it like that. Get a fourth rounder. Like we fucking got get the 4th rounder back.
I don't think you'd have to give up that much.
You can fucking do that.
Like as you said, he's a 3rd stringer currently. I think you'd probably get him for like a 6th. And would it be worth it to possibly save the season? Because with that talent, I mean,
that's
Trey has the arm for Tyreek Hill. You know, to
he
get
does,
him at least keep the defenses honest and respect that deep threat. And then you still have the running game. You'd open up the running game a lot more with Mostert and A-Train, whatever, A-Chain, Akon.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have definitely at least thought about making a trade for him. Because you can't be any worse than Skylar Thompson and fucking.
Or
Huntley's like
I'll take Trey over Brent Hundley any day of the week.
Yeah, Huntley's got experience. He has started a few games.
The thing is, though, Trey has some experience in the similar offense with Shanny. You know,
and that's the thing.
We didn't see enough out of him. I mean, we didn't see anything like to say he's even come close to master the offense or even know it. But at least he had some familiarity with it. Yeah. Whereas he probably had more than Brent Hundley. Snoop Dogg, whatever the fuck his name.
And quiet as kept. I think your boy Mike McDaniel, aka Freddie Roach's son, would probably use him in a way that you think someone would use him, fucking running the ball. I mean, because Trey's fast. He's not fast, but I mean he can move.
He's mobile,
right? Yeah, he's real mobile.
He's
so
good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he
he's
would
better
incorporate
scrambling
him.
than he is on the design runs.
Yeah, and you couple that with Waddle and fucking Tyreek, and then Mostert, and and A-Chan.
The offense could be kind of made for him.
It would have been, I mean, I don't like everyone knows my thoughts on Trey Lance, but I was the first one to say fucking trade for Trey Lance. So I would have traded for Trey Lance
or Tannehill at least. I mean, I don't understand what the fuck Mike McDaniel was thinking. You're just gonna throw away 3 games or 4 games until Tua may come back, but he shouldn't come back. And if he does come back, there's a high chance he's gonna get hit again and be done.
He's gonna be a vegetable. No, I wouldn't even fucking allow that. I wouldn't allow him back in the facility unless it's to fucking, get a fucking little meal.
Make him wear the Patriot. What are they called? The Guardian hats, Guardian helmets.
Yeah.
Little Jack in the Box.
He need more than that. That motherfucker need a whole. I think he needs to be bubble boy at this point.
He should have the Steve Wallace and the Guardian.
The shell.
Little fucking Jack in the Box one.
Yeah, I swear the Jack in the Box fucking head. I mean, at this point, Darth helmet, fucking Spaceballs. Fucking put him in that.
I would just sit him for the rest of the year.
I'd sit him permanently for the rest.
Retire.
I'd permanently sit his ass. Like, no, dude. Like you're. I mean, no. After what happened last year or the year before. And then this year, like, nah, dude, there's no way you should
all right,
come
enough
back.
Fucking Dolphin talk. We're not in Miami.
Fuck the Dolphins.
MIA.
So next up we have the Browns.
Who are we picking? We didn't pick them.
Oh,
I'll pick the Patriots in this one.
I'm picking the Dolphins. 1.5. I mean, come on, they're 1-3. You can't let Tyreek just sit there and fucking do nothing. Patriots, I don't think are that great. They both aren't that great, but I think Miami has a little better defense, and they got better players on offense. So I think Miami's probably going to take it. So that's just me.
What's next?
Next up, we got Browns versus the Washington Commander. I was going to say Redskins. Washington Commanders.
Somebody, I believe somebody said that there was their dark horse and that they would win the division, make the playoffs, and the Cowboys would miss. I don't know who that is. Could be a guy named Nipstradamus. Well, we'll see. It's still early, but it looks good. My prediction looks good.
It's trending. It's trending that way. Right? It's trending that way.
The best quarterback in the draft.
Well, yeah, it's looking like that, but Penix hasn't played. But we'll see.
He's nasty.
He's nasty. So he has a fucking astounding, a whopping 82% completion rate. Now, he has.
Oh, we know how you love that.
Now, he does have, I believe, 2 touchdowns to 1 interception, I think, or 3 touchdowns, something like that. To 1 interception. And he hasn't thrown for that many yards. And he's probably thrown the least amount of passes anyone has with 100. But still, 82%, no matter how many fucking passes you throw through 4 games, still fucking something. Right? He's being smart with the ball.
And he started lighting it up
he's making play.
Cincy.
Yeah, for sure. He's playing this game. He's doing this shit. Like, so, yeah, I mean, they're rolling. Still too early, but still, he's a fucking rookie. If he's doing this, uh-oh. There he goes.
I'm on the bridge.
He's a,
I'm
yeah,
in
it
the
sucks.
water.
So he's on the so he's a rookie and he's doing it better than Caleb. I wasn't high on Caleb really that much coming out. So there's that. Oh, he fall on the bridge. He falls. Let's try out this new. We got the new backgrounds. Where's the new background at? Is this it? No. Oh, see. Wait, hold on. Can I shrink it a little? No. No, that doesn't work. Is that the way it's supposed to go? I don't know fucking how it's supposed to do it. Whatever.
Let's see.
There he goes.
Okay.
There he is. Yeah, I don't know. He is doing his thing though, so we'll see. It is early, but it is trending how you kind of called it, so gotta give it up. He did say it. There's the dark horse. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are 2.5-point favorites at home.
Give me the Colts. I don't trust the Jaguars for nothing.
I'm picking the Jaguars because I mean, fuck, you got to win one sometime. I think this might be it. Trevor Lawrence, you got to win one sometime.
Division. It is division.
You got to win one though.
It is a divisional game. I think dude's about to get fired. Peterson's about to get the cat. He's about to get the axe.
I think did they already fire him? Or maybe not.
They didn't fire him yet. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. So yeah. So here goes another one, and another test for the Joshless Allens. We have the Buffalo Bills versus the the Houston Texans. The Texans are 1.5-point favorites at home. I'm going the Bills. As much as I talk about this motherfucker, I'm picking the Bills on this because I just don't see.
What's the game?
The Bills versus the Texans. Texans 1.5-point favorites. Texans 1.5-point favorites at home. It's a big game for Josh Allen because you're facing two teams that are like back to back. They're like decent. They ain't tomato cans, not too much. Texans is still questionable, but they're better than tomato cans. But I'm taking Josh Allen and the Bills on this.
I think. What's the spread on this one?
1.5. Texans are the favorites at home. Texans are favorites.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the Bills. I can see this one being a shootout, maybe possibly some overtime in this one.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Bills defense is
it out
playing decent. Yeah. Bills defense playing. Now this is
Is Mixon playing? That's a big question too.
That is a big question. I don't know. I don't know if he is.
The Mixon factor.
The Mix-on. I don't know. Is Joe Mixon playing? I don't know.
We need a fucking chat GDPZ. Ask AI. If we had the Apple phone, we could just ask. If we had the new Apple phone, we could ask him.
Well, he missed practice on Wednesday.
Apple Intelligence, is Joe Mixon playing?
I don't know. So you say he's questionable, remains uncertain. You say
I'm gonna take the Bills on the road. I'll take the Bills on the road.
This is a Stephon Diggs revenge game.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see.
So
we're gonna see.
Allen might have a little extra motivation.
Allen might. So Stephon. So who's gonna yell at who? Think Stephon over or under? Stephon fucking yells at fucking CJ Stroud. We're not giving him the fucking ball at any point during the game. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Over. I'm gonna take the over on that. I'm gonna take the over on that. So,
all right. What else we got?
Yeah. All right. Next we have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos 1.5 point favorites at home. So Vegas and the Raiders versus the Broncos in Denver. 2.5 point favorite. Excuse me, 2.5 points.
I'll take Denver, even though their offense has been anemic at times and very sporadic. I don't know. I don't trust it, but I think their defense is. I know they're the top fantasy defense, fantasy football defense. I don't know how they translate into real life, but I think they've been playing pretty good. They shut down Baker Mayfield. Who else did they beat? What's their record? 2-1.
They beat the Packers, right? I mean, not the Packers. The Jets.
The Bucks.
They beat the Jets.
Bucks and Jets. Yeah. So they shut down Baker Mayfield. They shut down Aaron Rodgers. And I think they only scored 9 points in that. 9-7 was the final, I think, in that Jets game.
Yeah, it was 10-9. Was it 10-9? I think it was 10-9.
Some shit like that. It was one of those high baseball scores.
High baseball.
Couple of grand slams. So, give me the Broncos. Gardner Minshew is trash. Devontae Adams wants the first flight out of there.
He wants anyone.
Fuck him. Yeah, I feel him. Fuck the Raiders.
So, a little bit off subject. Who you think Devontae? Where you think he should wind up? I'm saying, I want to see what all this fucking bullshit is. Put his ass with the Bills. Let's see what the fuck going on with that.
Where I hope he doesn't go, and where I think he might end up going is KC.
He's not going to. They're not.
They have a big need for receiver right now after Rashid Rice.
Dudes. But you think the Raiders are going to trade Devontae Adams to the fucking Chiefs? Come on, man.
Do you know how stupid the Raiders are? I can definitely see them doing some stupid shit like that.
But I don't. They have disdain for the Chiefs.
But I know they're stupid as fuck too. I mean, if you offer them enough, they might do it because they're stupid.
Nah, they ain't gonna fucking do that. They ain't gonna fucking do that. If they do that, that will be.
I think the most likely
the league will have to come in.
I said this in the offseason. I think
they gotta put some Kobe shit. Chris Paul, they got to put a stop to that fucking chain. Like, nah.
I don't see the Niners in the mix. As I know the local talk radio has been trying to say, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why
I would have been with
it. Why the Raiders would take on Ayuk's contract, especially the way he's been playing lately.
Yeah.
I just it's kind of far fetched to me.
It doesn't make sense. Beginning before the fucking season started, if you were to make a trade for, I'd have been all for it. Now I'm not all for it because not that I still don't want him. It's just the fact that the Raiders ain't gonna fucking take Ayuk. Like you said, they ain't gonna take Ayuk.
I think a dark horse in this one is my dark horse on the season. I think Commanders could be a dark horse.
Could be.
To get as many weapons around the young quarterback as possible.
Are they going to give him to the Jets? You think Aaron's going to fucking push for that and probably get his
possibility?
Shit? I don't. Maybe. I just don't know. I'm saying no Chiefs though for sure. No fucking Chiefs. You can go back to the NFC. Here you go. Lions. One of them teams, one of these teams, or you can go the Ravens.
That's another possibility.
You can go the Ravens. Just one of these teams that probably just need a receiver down from taking them kind of that next little level. I would see probably a contender. I would say a contender is probably gonna fucking trade for him. No fucking Chiefs.
And I think he
Trade
has
for
some
Chiefs.
of that same shit as Ayuk, where he could be like, "No, I don't want to go here. I won't play for you." You know what I mean? He can do the similar shit to kind of like to basically pick his own spot. He can do the same Ayuk tactics.
But I don't think it was though, because I think that they were going to trade him to the Steelers, and Shanahan said, "Hold up." So I don't think that AU had a say in where he was going to be traded. It's not like they need his
He
permission.
did because he didn't want to. He refused the Patriots. They offered him hella money.
Well, it's because I don't think it's the fact that you could have. I think the fact was that what are you getting? Like you getting a motherfucker that won't play for you, and you traded for him. I think that's the issue more than anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had the say. He had the final say in that because he could basically nix any trade by saying, "I don't want to go here. I'm not going to sign with you. I'm not going to do," and then they would cancel. So that's the power that Devontae has as well.
Yeah. Well,
even though
yes.
technically they're under contract and they don't have no trade clauses, they still pretty much have no trade clauses because they could tell the other team, like, I'm not fucking with you. You trade for me, I'm not signing with you. I'm gonna half-ass it. So
I think that's what it was more than him being like not signing.
No, that's what I meant. That's what I've been saying. That's what he had the power to cancel on any team, basically. But
this game, I got the Raiders on this, but this is one of those where I might change last minute. Yeah, I'm still on the fence with this game. I got another 2 more days to figure it out.
I'll take Broncos. What else we got?
So next up we talked about the Cards and the Niners. But Niners are 7.5 point favorites at home. I think I got the Niners even on the spread, but I might change it to the Cardinals just spread wise. I think that we probably still win, but it's probably gonna be a 3.4 point game, somewhere around there.
I want to say Niners cover, but I'm gonna take the Cardinals. I say they lose by 7.
Yeah, there's that too. That half is. I don't think it's gonna be a double-digit win.
It could easily. I hope it is, but for some reason, I just.
Yeah, maybe.
If we play up to our potential, keep Kyler contained in the pocket, we should win this game fairly easily. But
yeah,
I don't know. The way this season's been going, I don't know. I'm going to say Cardinals. Niners win by 7. Cardinals cover the 7.5.
Yeah. So I'm taking Niners still, but I might, like I say, for the spread for our Pickem, shit, I might change that to the Cardinals. All right. Next up, Green Bay at Los Angeles Rams, where the Packers are 3.5 point favorites on the road.
Yeah, they should blow the Rams.
They should be, yeah.
You never know, but I'll say the Packers cover this one.
Yeah, I'm taking Packers as well, for sure. If Jordan Love, no matter who's playing, I think.
Yeah.
That, we better score 30 to make sure. I don't know, William. The lucky number is 27 because they said when Niners score 27 or more points, they're like what? They're like 45-0 or some shit.
I would hope so. Shit.
Yeah, 27 or more. So maybe that's the lucky number. So, but yeah, let's score 30. Let's score something. Because that little Kyler fuck is he's a little slippery bastard, that motherfucker there.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. is a kind of a matchup issue.
Yeah, I think Travers can match up with him.
I think the good news is Trey McBride is out, I believe. So that helps us out. Because he's another matchup problem. But Warner would probably do a pretty good job on him. But just not having him on the field would be nice.
Yeah, well, just the linebackers on us because I don't know who the fuck is going to do it. And we got some banged up guys.
Can you check that out? If I kind of heard, I think he's not playing. Trey McBride.
Those 10-point leads in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Let's see.
I think he's not playing. Let's hope he's not.
So he says he's upgraded. He's a full participant, so he might play.
Oh shit, he's playing. God damn it.
So yeah, might play. But that's fine. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Except those 10-point fourth quarter. Yeah, that's why you need to score 27 or more.
Kyler probably, he's good for a pick and a fumble probably.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. I just know we have problems against these little fucking slippery fucks. And yeah, no CMC. Like I said, last year he had 4 touchdowns each game that we played. He had 8 touchdowns total against the Cardinals. So
damn.
Yeah. So we're
ownage. Can you say ownage?
Can you say fucking daddy? They got daddy issues. So yeah. Next up we have the New York Giants playing the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are 6.5-point favorites at home, and that's a no-brainer. I'm taking Seattle.
I got Seattle.
That's a no-brainer.
Kenneth Walker's healthy.
Giants.
I think he's going to put up some numbers on the Giants.
Against the fucking Giants. Come on.
Yeah.
Against the Giants. I know they beat whoever the fuck they beat, but that's a fluke. All right. Next up, we have the Dallas Cowgirls at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm taking the Steelers. Steelers
2.5-point favorites. So
give me the Steelers.
So there's no Micah. Someone else I don't think is playing too for the Cowboys. I think their O-line's still a little fucked up. I'm still taking,
and we're gonna make my prediction that the Cowboys don't make the playoffs. Come one step closer.
I'm taking the Cowboys. The reason I'm taking the Cowboys
is because you're a broke back woman.
is because I think Dak's gonna have a little bit. Dak against and CD and all them again, even though they have no running back.
TJ Watt is gonna fucking stick that.
Yeah, but I think offensively, I still take CD against the Steelers defense than I do any of them against Stephon Diggs and you know what I mean, them other dudes, Deron Bland and stuff. You know, Deron Bland, I don't think has he been playing. I think he's been playing, but I don't think he's been at the caliber he was. But
Justin Fields gonna run all over that dude.
Might, but yeah, I don't know. Taking Cowboys.
Okay. All right. What else?
What does Will say? Oh yeah, he said he's playing. He's talking about McBride. McBride's playing. He said Hart says Giants. Minded Wallace says Seahawks. Will, really? Your heart says the Giants? It's fuck.
Well, he just hates Seahawks. I feel it, but yeah.
Yeah, I do. But sometimes you gotta be objective about the shit. Water's having a down year. If Cal goes past the ball, they will win. That's what I'm saying. Like I think Dak can put up yards and numbers on Pittsburgh. It's the only reason.
Dak don't put up shit but turnovers against Pittsburgh.
Well, there you go. That Fields going to have 2 picks. Hey, Mike.
He could. I mean, I could see him turning it over, but I still think they're going to win. Dak will match him whatever he matches. He's going to be like a 401k contributor. He'll match. Dak will match.
He's going to match it. Do you think Russell Wilson is going to start anytime for the Steelers this season?
If Justin Fields gets hurt, I think so.
Is the injury the only thing barring it? I mean, I think
he got a ride. Like shit.
I mean, I think you got a ride with Justin Fields. I mean, he's already 3-1.
Yeah.
I think you got a ride with him.
Barring injury or terrible play for multiple weeks, I think it's his job for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I do too. That's just what
he'd have to play like Jimmy G.
Sorry, right.
In the fourth quarter to get.
Gonna have the ultimate collapse.
Jimmy G in the fourth quarter of any game, and yeah, that's what it would be. That's what it would take.
All right. Next up, which is the Monday night game, we have the New Orleans Saints at Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites.
I say the Chiefs blow them out. Something tells me that even though they're down a couple men, Patrick Mahomes has been playing bad. You called it out. He hasn't been looking crisp at all. But I think this is one where he gets healthy, and I think he probably lights them up for like 3 or 4 TDs, and they win very easily. I mean, maybe not, but
throwing a who? Because Saints defense is actually decent.
Kels, Xavier Worthy, expect him to make some plays. Maybe Juju might make a few plays. I don't know. I just kind of feel like everybody's thinking I'm going to fade the public and say that
Ciara's husband's. Yeah.
I'm going to fade the public and say that the Chiefs win a blowout here at home.
I think the Chiefs are going to win, but for our pick'em and the spread's sake, I'm taking the Saints because I think the Chiefs are probably going to beat them by like a field goal or something, maybe 4 points, because they banged up a little bit. They got no weapons. The defense
is going to go off on Derek Carr, though.
They could, but they got some folks. I mean, their offense is doing
Mahomes
decent.
been throwing picks. I mean, you called it out. He has been throwing a lot of picks. So I think this one, maybe he doesn't throw picks.
Maybe. Yeah, he's got 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, so he's almost 1-to-1 on the season. And for the first quarter of the season, that's very unpatty like. That is not Mahomes'. Said Saints go marching in with Kamara.
I think that's what the Chiefs are going to focus on is taking Kamara out the game, and then making Derek Carr beat you with his arm. And I think I'll take Patrick Mahomes over Derek Carr throwing the ball, even when Mahomes is in a slump.
Yeah, so
all day, every day.
Like I said, I do pick the Chiefs to win, but for our spread, I'm taking the Saints just on the spread. I don't think they're going to win, but like I said, I don't think they're going to lose by that much. I think like a field goal, maybe 4 points, something like that. I think the Chiefs are going to eke it out again.
You don't think they're going to win, but you don't think they're going to lose either. Huh. You're doing your tap dancing again, huh?
No, I said I think the Chiefs are going to win, but they're not going to beat them by more than 5. I think it's going to be like a field goal, like 4 points. I think they can eke by. I think they can get some ref help. They can get some referee, some zebras on their side. So that's it. That is it for the pick'em. There you go, folks. Do with thou wilt with the pick'ems.
Come on, man. We don't need the fucking Illuminati shit on here.
We don't need this shit.
It's Illuminati. We don't fuck with Illuminati on this podcast.
Illuminati.
Got enough Illuminati shit with the puffy shit going on.
That's fucking hilarious. That shit was happening. And that chick Jaguar, right, boy? She's poof. I didn't know who the fuck she was.
Oh, you just found out about that?
No, I know. I know who she was.
Jay been quiet because he's about to be next.
Oh yeah, he's been quiet. They all are. They know what's on them tapes. Everyone's fucking.
Everybody knows about Jay and Foxy, Jay and Rihanna, underage.
Yeah. Do as thou wilt. But yeah, they all know what's going on with that shit. Nobody's safe. Puffy's gonna have the fucking Epstein. He's on suicide watch, and the camera's gonna go out, and no one's gonna know what happened.
Well, they already swapped the judges today.
Nobody know what happened.
They swapped the judge for his case already.
Did they?
Today, yeah, it was announced. They already picked a new judge.
There you go. Oh, J-Lo too. Yeah, she's.
Man, all the
that's why Affleck is out of this shit.
All of them were in on this. Nobody said shit, and now it's the cool thing to do. And
yeah.
Where was all this at? 20 years ago.
Of course. Well, it's the same shit about that R. Kelly shit, dude. Like everyone knew what the fuck was going on. Nobody had no issue with it.
They all knew about it then. And nobody said shit.
Everyone knew. Yeah, that's what it is. Just like Tiger, fucking gets caught cheating, and all the fucking bitches come out the woodworks. It's like, yep, me too. What? Fuck, why y'all didn't say nothing? Fucking before this. Cosby shit too. These fucking hoes, these hoes fucking come out fucking 30 years out the woodworks. Yeah, he fucking drugged me into this shit
Supposedly, too. They're saying, I don't know if you heard this is old too, that he killed Kim Porter because she had a book out on him. She was writing a book on him.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah. I believe that.
We're just stating our opinions with this. None of this is fact.
It's not fact, but I mean, I'm not surprised by any of this shit. You guys shouldn't be either. If you fucking really know, no one should be surprised by any of this.
Yeah.
But
What else?
whatever. So what we got next? What do we have next?
I think
yeah.
that's it, right?
I think it is. Yeah. Well, you know. Yes, indeed.
I've been watching Lord of the Rings. I'm the only one, so I know nobody else is fucking with it. I thought it was pretty good this season.
Yeah,
I'm the only one. Had some good battles. Storyline is kind of, not great, but the battles are good. The storyline's okay, but it's different than the books and the Peter Jackson movies on.
Oh no! There goes Will.
Like
Will. Vibe. You do not know about Lord of the Rings.
He's about to go Gandalf on
he's gonna fucking Gandalf on you right now. Oh, initially Diddy was the gatekeeper to higher ups. Apparently, yeah, maybe.
Well, Cat called all this too. He
knew what was going on. The liar shall be exposed. That's all it is. The liars will be exposed.
NBA news. Cat went to the Knicks. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, so they went through with the trade.
I think the
trade official.
Yeah, I think the Warriors should have made a move for him, but Steve Kerr doesn't like centers. He likes I don't know what he likes, like smaller dudes. He's into that.
He likes loony.
Small guys.
He likes loonies. Fucking
loony. Doesn't like actual scoring type of centers. Now I know Cat is not like a down low post kind of center, but he's better than what we got.
Shane was better than we got.
TJD, I mean, he's improving, but he's a rookie. He's a second year now, so he may be all right, but I don't think it's going to be a while before he would. If he maxes out, he'll reach Cat level.
He said, "We all know Nick don't read. You don't read Lord of the Rings. You don't know about Lord. You don't know about R.L. Tolkien.
You are correct. I did not read Lord of the Rings.
Looks like it's going to flop. What you talking about? It's going to flop. What are you talking about? Joe don't say.
He's sniping. I don't know what he's sniping at.
I don't know what he's sniping. He's shooting in the dark. We don't know. Looks like it's gonna flop.
Maybe he's talking about Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't care. It's like not that I don't care about Lord of the Rings, but it's just, I'm not as invested in Lord of the Rings to, I guess, watch this series. That some are.
Yeah, I fuck with it. From the movies. I didn't read the books, but I think I seen the old ass cartoon back in the day, but I don't remember that shit.
Rings of Power is already a biggest flop.
But I don't watch it for if it's flop or not. I watch it if it's good, so I don't care if it flops.
Oh, you're talking about Joker 2? I could have told you that.
That movie.
That shit sucks. People are already fucking jocking. They're already jocking Lady Gaga on that shit. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's an Oscar. She sings and dance. Like what the fuck? Like I would hope she does because that's what she does in fucking real life. Rotten Tomatoes. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't judge shit off of Rotten Tomatoes, but I mean, this movie alone just looks like it's fucking trash. The first one was fucking, like you said, you fall asleep to it. This shit was not great to me. Like, I think that shit was just way overhyped and fucking what it was.
The Vince McMahon documentary is sick. If you guys get a chance to watch that.
Yeah.
Also, Heels is on Netflix now. Wrestling drama show. It's a good show. Check it out if you guys get a chance. As I mentioned last week, Ray Doomzilla said that Transformers 1 is better than the Transformers movie. I find this hard to believe, going off the trailers, but we'll see.
I said this on Joker 2 and it was not. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, none of us. It was. I didn't stay awake for the first one.
I said that shit. As soon as I found out about this,
is the weakest fucking Joker. This guy just dancing with his fucking mom and emoed out and
yeah,
fucking, he's not even doing. Joker's supposed to be doing like bank robberies and cold shit like that.
Yeah,
smoking fools with maniacs, fucking poison guns and shit like that. This dude's just dancing with his fucking mom and being an emo weirdo.
Yeah, and Lady Gaga loves it. So I don't know. It's just, but it's a fucking musical. Like Joker's not a musical, dog. Like get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Yeah, that's trash.
I don't know what it is.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, they're killing Joker 2 on. Yeah, I bet. This shit fucking sucks. I knew it. As soon as I was on the Warner Brother line, I was like, they're doing Joker 2. This is my first seeing Joker 2. I forgot what shit I was fucking doing. And then they were like, yeah, it's going to be a musical. I was like, oh, yeah, this is.
Yeah, I said that shit. I told you I was going to be a musical a while ago. Nobody believed me.
Yeah, I knew. Oh, no, I knew that shit too. I was just like, man, hell nah.
It's fucking weak.
A musical.
My Joker face. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, why? Yeah, I'm not even. DC's fucking been missing.
I can't stand Lady Gaga. I like Joaquin Phoenix as an actor, but I hate the role. I hate the Joker that he portrays.
Yeah, I like Joaquin Phoenix too. Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, there nothing you don't already know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I stopped watching wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, it is repeating stuff, but I mean, it's still a good documentary.
Years ago, I fucking.
No, he's talking about the Vince shit.
Yeah, the Vince shit. Yeah. But I stopped.
They talk about how Hogan's a yes man. He was hating on the union. I guess Ventura was trying to. I didn't know this. He was trying to form a union, and bitch ass Hogan went to snitch him out to Vince. Like fucking basically.
Oh, of course, because that's it. Well, that's the fucking. That's his.
That
was his cash cow. Yeah, that was his cash cow at the time.
Macho was real fucking sad.
Yeah, Macho was.
Oh yeah.
I think the songs make a little bit better. We sucks. I don't know. Have you seen it, Will? Did you get a sneak peek at it?
Fuck that movie. I don't want to talk about it.
Doesn't work for fuck that movie. Yeah. I'm do that. Yeah, but I stopped watching wrestling like probably
supposedly
24, 20 years ago.
But I don't.
Penguin was decent. Yeah, I was watching.
I don't support that universe, that weak ass Twilight Batman. I'm good.
Penguin's actually not that bad. It's actually all right. It's just basically just showing his little come up. That's what he was in there. This is before he's like Penguin. He was Oswald Cobblepot. Right? From New York. He just walks a little shit. So yeah. Well, I like Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's fucking dope. No one is still fucking with Tulsa King, baby.
Oh,
Tulsa King is king around here.
Tulsa King been lit.
Tulsa King is king. But I said that's the one show I'm like, fuck, like I can't wait until the fucking Sundays. As soon as it comes out on Sundays, boy, this fucking week be long trying to wait for that.
Yeah, that movie's ill. I mean, that show is ill. Started rewatching Ted Lasso. Season 3, I kind of just lagged on it. That show's pretty funny too.
Yep. Yeah, Penguin's good. Yeah, I mean, Penguin's good. The Batman's was, I think that's another overrated fucking one too. That shit was really, you talk about Joker put you to sleep. That shit really put me to fucking sleep. The Batman.
The McNair documentary on the Aaron McNair documentary on.
Netflix. Oh yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, I was watching that.
That was cold. I didn't even, remember some of that stuff, but I guess it was way more open than it ended up being. Like they just kind of closed it kind of mainly.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't remember the girlfriend, but there was like some other shit going on.
Yeah, it sounds like that other dude, the promoter pimp dude, had something to do with it.
Yeah, so it was. I didn't know about the other shit. I just knew it was fucking girlfriend
or the girl's boyfriend. Basically, that chick, was his downfall.
Yeah, it always is. It always is, fellas. Knock it off with these. Knock it off with these hoes, fellas. I'm telling you.
She definitely was the downfall.
What else is there? Oh, have you watched Agatha? It was Agatha all along.
I have. I watched the first episode.
So it's not bad. I watched the first 3 episodes. It's not bad. It's okay. I mean, I don't know a lot about Agatha anyway, but it's not too bad.
No spoilers because I'm about to watch it soon.
I will say it's
no spoilers.
No, it has nothing to do with the plot. It's just I'm not okay. You know what? I'm not be afraid to say shit. So look, I don't care about the LGBT like shit, whatever. If it's in there, it's in there. I just think sometimes I just think it gets oversaturated.
I haven't seen it.
You know what I mean? So I just think it's just, and it's not just this show. It's just shows in general and movies in general. It's just, it's just an oversaturation of like gay stuff, lesbian stuff, trans. It's too much to the point where I don't know if they're just doing it to fill quotas or if it really makes sense in the story wise or in character wise. I mean, I don't know. If it does put it in there, I just think with everything, not just this, just with everything, it's just it's just too much for me on everything. Now, having said that, it all it's a good show. I like the show. Right? I can look past the shit, you know what I mean? I can tell you it's a good show, and I think it's a good show. He said he's related to Aaron McNair. You're related to everybody, Will.
What did he say?
Say he's related to Aaron McNair. I guess. I believe it. Where would he be? Agatha is trash, and I'm down with AG. Sorry. Oh. He said he's not down with the LGBTQ. It needs to stop. Well, it's not that I'm like down with it. I don't mind it, but it's just like it's just oversaturated. It's just too much of it, just everywhere. It's like, okay, like I get it, you know, but it's just like, come on. At a certain point, it's just got to be like, all right, just like we got to relax a little bit. Okay.
I think the show. I don't know. The first episode was good. I don't know.
But the first episode was good. No, the episodes are good.
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
That's fine. I like Agatha's little personality. I like how the story's flowing. Like, I don't mind that shit. I'm into witch shit. I used to watch The Craft back in the day. I thought it was like a decent movie. Like, I've always kind of like wizard and witch shit and all that. So that's, you know, I dig it. I dig it, brother. So yeah, but just as far as that shit,
werewolves too. You're into witches, werewolves.
Well, all of it.
Reptilians
for sure. We still haven't had a conspiracy episode, and I'll tell you what, we are gonna do that for sure. You guys may not be a part of it, or you may. I don't know. That seems like a Saturday thing. I think that seems like a Saturday night kind of fucking topic. So,
all right. Anything else we're watching?
Because it's from Cypriot, all from Alcorn State alum. There you go. Nice, good shit. Well, no, I don't know. It's almost Sunday, so looking forward to Tulsa King again. Damn, I wish they just released that shit on that one so I could fucking binge it. Then I'd get rid of that shit in like fucking 2 days and there'd be nothing else to watch. So never mind. Yeah, so they got some other shit coming out now too, don't they? They got Star Wars shit.
It's you know, that time of year when movie shows come out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got like some like Star Wars shit, right? They got like whatever the fuck that is. I don't know, but
got some Marvel movies coming out in 2025.
Yeah, so next year is going to be a lot better as far as movies. This year, it's because of the, you know, all this shit.
All right, I gotta bounce. I gotta go eat dinner. I gotta play
bounce. All right, bounce out. I am damn.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah,
Womack's all by himself now, so help the guy out. Needs to be carried.
We're good. Now we get out.
He had no Avengers.
You need to be fucking carried. I'm a one-man show.
Purdy. This guy's pretty.
I'm a one-man show. I'm like Steph. You want to get
week? I'm out.
You can have it.
Peace out. Peace out.
Get him out of here. There you go. Yeah, man. So yeah, we'll do that, Will. We'll do that. Fun fact, there is no such thing as a good witch. Well, no, there's not. It's all going against God. And they send them. No, we're gonna get up out of here. Wife's already mad. Well, she's not mad, but I'm fucking tired anyway. No, because anything you do, play with spirits and stuff is all devil shit. According to Christians and Bible followers and all that stuff. So, yeah. But, you know, I don't fuck with that shit. Anyway, because I'm not doing that shit. I just said the shows. You know, there's all spells in the shows and all this shit and all that. You gotta watch it. So, you know, just take it for what it is. But anyways, thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for supporting us. If you tuned into us, give us a like and subscribe. Hit the bell too, right? And then click all so you see all our notifications, because we never know what's going on. But if you know, or you'll know when we know. So what are you saying, Will? All religions, not just Christians. Yeah. So that's it. But not all religions, because the Wiccan religion loves it. So nah. Anyway, that's another conversation for Saturday night, and it's coming to you soon. So on that note, yeah, peace out. Thanks, Will. Always a pleasure. Shout out. I got lucky this week. Kind of did, because everything just fell right in line, didn't it, Will? That ass whooping just fell right in line. I'm sure it did. It'll never happen again like that, I promise. Anyway, well, once again, peace out. We out this bitch, and see you next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. That's why you gotta hit the bell, so you'll know when we know. So peace.